Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Ball is teed up. Zane Gonzalez to do the honors. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he gets him around 6 there. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. The rookie from Michigan there that time.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
13. Sit up.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Headed out right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Chased out to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Blitz coming, Lamar. Buying some time right. He can run it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
On the move, headed right. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Derek Forrest. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Ready.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
You at X. You at X. Sit up.
The drive begins with Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready. Out.
Pressure coming, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Looking for the back that time. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ready, up.
Jackson now on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Middle.
1st down throw for Jackson. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Ready. Sit up.
Handoff headed right to Henry. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the 1st quarter.
Ready.
Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Sit up.
Now it's Lamar. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finding Flowers. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Sit up. Middle. Sit up.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Go. Hey, report. Finish it up.
1st down, here's Lamar. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Commanders get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Check mash. Here we go.
Staying with Eckler. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Set it. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's caught, KJ Osborne. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders get some late points and the lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Cyber tacks on the point after, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They send him left out of the slot. On first and 10, it's Jackson. Forced out to his right. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
180. Set up.
First and 10, here's Jackson. Oh no, they get him yet again! He's got room to roam here. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Return it. 180. Set up.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Set up. Set up. Hey. You are X. Set up.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
180.
Here's Jackson to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Lamar throwing again. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Benjamin St. Juste picks it off. And the Commanders are tackled after a stellar return. Following the interception, they're going to take over at their 40. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
He'll start the drive with Eckler. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Come on.
Second down now, 7 to go. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's stopped on the return at the 27.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Eckler running dead ahead. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
He cuts it back right. He's off to the races. Cuts it right sideline, and there's daylight. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Seibert now to add the extra point. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Hey, Alpha's hot.
And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against a front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. get him yet again. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
It's caught at the 4. And that's a Washington touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in, right? Higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give right side to Henry. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
He's on the move. On the move, looking deep down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Commanders capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
On 1st down, here's Eckler. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Commanders.
Chop alert! Ready?
Running with Eckler again. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Justin Matabike making that stop. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Man in motion here.
Warrior 70. Go.
2nd and 8. Able to find Ertz. This is ahead for about 5. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. Thankfully, only 1. 3rd and just 2 to go.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let go.
Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Cup 19.
Daniels on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Ready.
Third down, give to Eckler. Gets to space right side. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Commanders keep running away with this. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey. Alpha.
Here's Henry on the option. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 36. He's going to push one deep down the right. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. First option gets the give. It's the fullback running with it. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
Yeah.
On 1st down, Jackson. Hits his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Lamar out of the pistol. Trying to push it deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Looking that time for Deontay Johnson. So it'll be 3rd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jeremy Chinn has got it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Wow, they're going to pass it here. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Taking a final shot at the end zone. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Thought he had a touchdown there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Here's a high kick, hit very well. And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And if they could play at this level every time out, well, their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Baltimore.